71-year-old Indiana man, Alfred W. Ruff, claimed that his wife's daughter, his stepdaughter, wanted her mom dead to cash in on her life insurance policy and said that, hey, if you kill her, Ruff, I promise you I'll run away with you and marry you. Because that wouldn't look suspicious.
Oh, yeah! Good morning and welcome to episode 1534 of Hard Factor. It is Wednesday, August 28th, 2024. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. 80-ish% accuracy guaranteed on this podcast. Patreon.com/Hard Factor. If you need more Hard Factor, up to 3 weekly bonus podcasts over there, plus Discord chat access with us. If you want to chat with us off the show hours, get in there. Patreon.com/Hard Factor. Today
is Pat's birthday.
It is.
Happy birthday to Hard Factor, Pat Cassidy, and my sister. Easy for me to remember Pat's birthday. Pat and my sister's August 28th.
I didn't realize it yet. Oh, okay. So it's actually, I thought, okay.
Well, yeah.
Got it.
He's off.
Got it.
But he'll be, so we can also wish him it tomorrow.
Got it.
Live. But
I was about to send him a message.
28th. No, don't do that.
I won't do that until tomorrow.
Don't do that.
Officially.
Days are hard. Time is difficult. But yes, it is Pat's birthday. Wish him a happy birthday. If you're watching it live, it's the 28th. The day of the episode is his birthday. Today, Mark's got a story about a very upset husband who finally took action.
Yeah, it sounds like, this guy, he really went for it. He's been working up to this for a while, and he said, fuck it. I'm going to
fuck the nanny.
Oh, it's where you'd wish. Everyone would wish. Okay. Everyone would wish it was that.
Okay.
Wow.
I'd like to hear it.
That would be
fucking the nanny. Yeah.
That'd be nice, huh?
That'd be like a children's book compared to what happened.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit of Murder, She Wrote going on over here. Or maybe not.
I love when a guy loses his mind enough to fucking nanny. It's the best. It really is.
This guy went even crazier.
Okay.
And it involves sex and other stuff. And yeah.
What about, okay, we'll break down the nanny thing later. I've got a couple of whoopsies between social media websites and companies and the US government. A couple of whoopsies.
Whoopsies.
Whoopsie
Daisy.
Yeah, whoopsie daisy.
Hugh Grant, Notting Hill.
Whoopsie. Yeah.
I like Notting Hill. I'm a sucker for Hugh Grant rom-com.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Kidding me?
And then that one, the small guy wins, gets the hot actress. Come on.
Whoopsie daisy.
Yeah. And the roommate's hilarious in Notting Hill.
Yeah.
Will knows what we're talking about.
Sounds like I really need to watch Notting Hill.
Oh, yeah.
Watch them all.
You got to watch them. Got to watch the Hugh Grant
classic.
Yeah.
Hugh Grant, what a guy. And Wes has another panty sniffer to fill us in. I'm not implying that Hugh Grant is one, although I wouldn't put it past him. But
I just thought of a joke. Someone interrupted. Hugh Grant, you were talking about fuck the nanny. He's fuck the tranny, right?
He has.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
This is mine too.
So you never know what he gets down on.
Yeah.
So, but he gets down.
Elizabeth Hurley wasn't hot enough, I guess.
But maybe that's part of the allure of Hugh. He
could have anything he wanted. So
right.
Yeah.
He had to switch it up.
Yeah. It gets creative. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. What do you have?
Panty sniffer. Like we'll say, panty. Just a good old panty sniffer story.
Whoa.
My favorite type of perv, right behind the toe sucker.
I was gonna say toe sucker is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
The Tahoe guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's my all-time favorite.
He was extra creepy. Yeah.
He got a lot of people
go in and actually suck the toes. Yeah, he got like a few. Yeah, it lasted for like a few months.
He had a good run for a secret toe sucker. That's for sure.
Yeah, he didn't even wake everyone up that he did it to.
Yeah,
but that's
exactly
a nightmare to wake up to. A stranger sucking your toes.
Could be a lot worse.
Yeah, your initial thought is it can't be much worse. It might end up better, but your initial thought is it cannot be much worse.
It's nearly as bad as it gets. Yeah. High propensity to end in murders. Luckily,
right.
Those guys are all pussies.
Nothing went down like that. No, I'm saying for him to get murdered.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You think breaking into a house and sucking someone's toe is a pussy move?
I mean, I think he lost his mind a little bit, but I don't think he's capable of murder.
Just a little.
Beg to disagree.
The breaking and entering doesn't alarm Wes at all.
No.
No, it was a hotel room. He had the key. It wasn't like he actually broke in anywhere. It was easy for him.
No, this is where the toe sucker was breaking into homes.
Oh, I thought he was a hotel guy too.
I think so.
I think he was like a maintenance dude. Yeah, something like that.
Well, yeah, that is easier. That's a little less alarming if you have the key already. Yeah.
It's not Jimmy and locks.
What do they expect you to do when you have the keys to everything?
Yeah. He had the key to all the toe sucking he wanted.
I should take that back. He looked like a maintenance man. I don't know if he actually was employed.
Pretty sure he was doing it in a hotel.
He was, but
Eric, can you look that up for us?
Can't confirm the Tahoe toe sucker.
Yeah. Can you look up what his profession was?
Okay, groundskeeper. I don't know. I can't remember. His mugshot was fantastic though.
Yeah.
looked like a human, like a giant big toe. You know, like a big toe.
Dude, he broke into Tahoe resort rooms. Yeah, so he must have been.
Yeah.
He must have had some access to those resort rooms.
He had the key. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He got that job specifically for that reason.
Yeah. The exotic toes. Exotic
applying
toes.
to every resort. Yeah.
He's looking at the flight list. Like, we got a toe from Spain coming in.
Oh. They've been at the pool all day. Sandy toes.
Yeah.
All right. You guys have anything before we do the news?
Nope. Not really. No. It's a nice day out.
Beautiful. It's actually cooler in Austin today too. It's nice.
Wow. That's nice.
Great weather.
All right. I'm just gonna go for it then. So I haven't done a great job of finding positive stories in the news this week. I'm gonna find some, and you will be uplifted, just not today. All right. This one technically ends okay because no one dies, although not for lack of effort. The effort was there. So let's go ahead and meet 71-year-old Indiana man. Where is he? Here he is. 71-year-old Indiana man, Alfred W. Ruff, which he's aptly named, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, an amazing hair color for 71, almost full black, almost
he
no
looks
gray.
Rough. And yeah, do you think he dyes that hair? Well,
just a little. Yeah.
Just a tad.
Jet black. He looks like he should be in Grumpier Old Men 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's sponsored by Just for Men. Jet black.
Yeah. He's like,
that shirt is
with that
40 years old.
Oh, yeah. You can't buy that.
Button up. Yeah.
You can't buy that shirt. You can't even find that shirt in Goodwill. It's so
no.
Yeah. So yeah, he was grumpy, all right. He was mad at his wife.
Okay.
I mean, 71, that's a long marriage, probably, you know. I imagine.
Could have been. Although with the details, maybe it was a second marriage. Ruff recently pled guilty to and was sentenced to 4 years in jail this week for attempting to kill the old ball and chain. Yeah.
Oh. Attempted at least. Hey, that's a great start. It could have been worse.
She's alive. And you're gonna hear it. He attempted it many, many times. This is where it gets really crazy. The heartthrob claimed that his wife's daughter, his stepdaughter, wanted her mom dead to cash in on her life insurance policy and said that, hey, if you kill her, Ruff, I promise you I'll run away with you and marry you.
Oh,
because that wouldn't look suspicious.
Okay. The stepdaughter told him that?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. That's tempting for a 71-year-old guy,
that wants to be 40.
That I mean, it's
but new life. Is that just his crazy story, or is that like actually what happened? That's
we're gonna get to it. Well, we're gonna
kind of my first thought there is like, well, did she really?
You haven't heard all the details yet. He also because it gets even more unrealistic, his story. He also claimed his stepdaughter and her friend, supplied him with cocaine and MDMA, and that he put that in his wife's favorite drink, Coca-Colas, at least 12 times, trying to kill her all 12 times.
Except she just had an awesome time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept upping the dose. Well, she had a time for sure, but then like she wasn't expecting it. So what ended up happening was she would pass out after getting high for an average of 13 hours each time, allegedly. And Ruff said that when that happened, when she would pass out, the stepdaughter and her female friend would come over and they'd have a raucous threesome each time next to
Two
the wife's,
chicks at the same time.
next to the wife's passed out body and laugh about how rich they were about to be.
With Ruff? Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, no wonder he
Okay.
poisoned her 12 times.
She's out. Yeah.
And they're just so hot. They're just so hot for their new stepdad, 71-year-old dude who dyes his hair jet black, that they go and have a threesome with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't resist.
So
Ruff.
I poison her. You guys come over and have a threesome with me. Okay, we'll do this about 12 times.
Yeah, let's do this. I'm not gonna kill her yet.
Yeah, no way I'm killing her.
I mean, I think he got caught and watched the movie Wild Things, because this is basically the entire plot of Wild Things, and then like the women end up together. Which he didn't. I guess he was hoping, like that wouldn't happen in his fantasy scenario. That he was like, in Wild Things 2, I end up with both of them instead of the women ending up together. Yeah, because I like that movie, except there's one thing wrong with it.
The ending was all off.
Yeah. That was
Not
like
realistic.
Nev Campbell and Charlie Sheen's
Denise
first
Richards,
wife.
yeah.
Denise Richards.
Yeah,
Wild
yeah.
Things. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. It's a good movie.
Good scene.
The incidents occurred back in 2021 and 2022, and Ruff got caught when the old ball and chain contacted the police saying she'd been hospitalized 6 times in the past few weeks, and sometime in 2022, and that they told her each time she had a lot of cocaine and MDMA in her system, which she found to be quite odd.
Oh.
So she called the cops and she's like, I think someone's drugging me. And the cops showed up and got one look at Ruff.
Person that lives here.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
The only person I talk to.
Who keeps handing you Coca-Colas?
What the fuck, dude?
Man, she sleeps next to her.
Yeah.
Has the stepdaughter chimed in at all, or is she just like,
Yeah, let's get to that.
there's
So,
there's no words?
like I said, Ruff is admitting to being guilty, and he's going to jail. And the police said they are looking into the whole threesome with women half his age story, but have not made any arrests yet because they don't believe women would have sex with a disheveled 71-year-old man that dyes his hair jet black. But they're looking into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it just sounds completely made up.
Yeah, could be all in his head.
I mean, I don't know if he's trying to pass the blame there or what. If he kept his mouth shut, he only ended up getting 4 years. If he was being truthful, maybe he could have rekindled with the ladies 4 years down the road. But after 12 attempted murders, he's only getting aggravated battery, posing a risk of death. So tried to kill her 12 times, only getting 4 years, not even attempted murder.
Do we know the dosages that he was giving her? Was it like a crazy
enough.
amount?
Not enough.
Clearly.
I mean, also cocaine and MDMA is like a weird, I guess cocaine with fentanyl would be a great drug to give her, but just regular cocaine and MDMA is kind of a silly drug.
It's just like
Put in Coca-Cola.
It's a normal party thing.
Right.
There's probably a name for that concoction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The awesome.
for sure.
Yeah.
The
The threesome.
Yeah. It's probably 20 names for it.
He was just getting high and imagining the threesome, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
maybe
she's
he was.
passed out. Now she's passed out. I'm gonna imagine that my stepdaughter and a friend are here.
Maybe it was like he was going to kill her, collect the money, and then propose this scenario he already had thought of that he thought was
lived it in
potentially
my
happening.
mind
And he's lived in his
thousands of
mind.
times.
And they could not refuse, obviously.
You hear
He
that?
played it out.
There's a knock at the door, honey. Let me go see who's there.
It's like when you play sports, you visualize scoring the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's running through the whole scenario.
So yeah, I mean the good news is she's the wife's alive and probably she's probably asking her daughter a few questions and opening her own cokes now at least.
Yeah. Yes.
There's some friction in that relationship now for sure.
he at least planted a seed, whether he's full of shit or not. There's going to be some questioning going on, especially if
Maybe
she's
that's
a close, shady female friend that she never trusted.
right. I mean, maybe that's part of the plan. Maybe he was trying to sow the discord between them, and he knew that this would do it.
Yeah, he was trying to sow something. A
long, devious plan by Ruff.
Yeah.
It started with the first time he dyed his hair jet black.
Yeah, that's when he started the plan.
And then she complimented him.
Yes, exactly. You look so handsome.
Yeah. He went out
20 years younger.
He went out and bought so much hair dye, and his mind started going.
The dye seeped into his brain a little bit. Yeah, that's when it started. All right. So he's going to jail for 4 years. Probably not enough, but it is what it is. And look, you know what else? It is what it is. You already know that this show is brought to you by Chubbies. Just look at this shirt. Look at how awesome I look in this Chubbies Friday shirt. We all know, it's incredible. I got a little bit of chest lettuce coming out. We all know the saying, look good, feel good. And I feel pretty good in my dude, where's my car shirt.
Yeah. Shirt's incredible. Shirt's fantastic. I'm wearing the shorts right now.
Whoo, thighs. They got the
feel the vibrations.
They got the 4-inch.
I actually gifted my pops the shirt they sent us, and look at him.
My God.
Incredible.
Yeah.
The Hawaiian
deck shirt if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. I mean, he's having a time.
Ooh. So they got incredible shirts, obviously. You've seen them. You've got incredible shorts, obviously. They're so comfortable. They got the 4-inch inseams, 5.5, 7. I go with the 5.5. My thighs are looking good in them.
Waistband.
I get compliments every time I'm wearing Chubbies, and I feel super confident and awesome. And nothing's more attractive and awesome than feeling confident, right? They're incredibly comfortable, like I said. I don't really need to read a script for you guys. You already know. I think a lot of you are buying them. If not, you're thinking about it because how could you not be?
They're the best.
If you're not thinking about them, you're not watching the video show.
Selfie from Tom.
Yeah.
This is his very first selfie.
Yeah, he's that confident, Wes.
Yeah.
He was confident enough to fire off.
This looks good.
It'll make your dad take his first selfie. Chubbies Friday shirts. And you can get them now for a limited time. Chubbies is giving our listeners 20% off with an exclusive code. Use code HARDFACTOR at chubbyshorts.com. So go to chubbyshorts.com if you want 20% off your whole order, your first order. Chubbyshorts.com, insert code HARDFACTOR. HARDFACTOR. Chubbyshorts.com, HARDFACTOR, 20% off. Look awesome, feel awesome.
Do it. All right. Like I said at the top, we got a couple government whoopsies on social media to discuss here. A couple little whoopsies. Okay. First up, you've probably heard by now that new look BJJ, Mark Zuckerberg. You see him here. He's got the chain. He's got the tee.
He's really only missing a Chubby's Friday shirt.
He really should. Zuck, you need to go to Chubby's, promo code HARDFACTOR, 20% off your order. And then that would just totally freshen up the look completely. But yeah, I mean, new look BJJ, and he's doing his Brazilian jiu-jitsu, guys, and he's got a clear head now, new look. Mark Zuckerberg wrote a letter, you've heard this, I'm sure, to Congress to apologize for caving to pressure from the FBI and the Biden administration to censor Hunter's laptop story, as well as tons of COVID-19 misinformation posts, like almost half the posts I made on my personal IG account between 2021 and 2022.
You did get a lot of those.
A lot. Almost every fucking post. Anyways, why did he write the letter and what did he actually say? Because most of this is flying around the internet in headline form and people aren't really publishing exactly what he said. He wrote, in response to an inquiry from the Judiciary Committee, the Congressional Judiciary Committee in the House. And here's the important parts. He said, in 2021, senior officials from the Biden administration, including the White House, repeatedly pressured our teams for months to censor certain COVID-19 content, including satire and humor, and expressed a lot of frustration with our teams when we didn't agree. And so, my account that was getting half of the jokes slapped for COVID misinformation didn't rise to the level of disagreement, obviously, but maybe some accounts did.
Well, I can confirm that we've been censored for satire for other things besides COVID-19 by Meta. So this isn't that surprising to me. It sucks, but they tend, I don't know if that was from the White House. I think that might have been in-house at Facebook, but they have some issues with satire over there.
Yeah, maybe just let it fly. And Zuck, he says ultimately it was his call, to pull this stuff down. But he went on in the letter. He said, I believe the government pressure was wrong, and I regret that we were not more outspoken about it. He hopes they don't make the same mistake again at Meta in terms of like just taking down whatever the White House tells them to. And he went on to confirm that the FBI also falsely told him that the Hunter laptop story was Russian disinformation, which triggered it being censored in the lead up to the 2020 election. And Zuck also swears that Meta, they won't be doing that again either. They've changed their policies,
chance.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
right.
No more censoring.
No, he's never going to do it ever again, especially with elections, because it's too valuable in elections. But 2016 Cambridge
Except
Analytica.
for to us tomorrow. Yeah.
And now the admission about the 2020 election, that's 2 in a row. We'll see. He does have the new look. He's got the new BJJ chain t-shirt look going on. Maybe he's not going to meddle in elections anymore. We'll see. But historically, not strong in terms of what you should expect.
I have a theory too. I think that he's got jackitis after he left Twitter and just kind of went to a beach and was barefoot and stuff and surfing. And he's like, oh man, Jack, I'm jealous of Jack. And now
what would Jack do?
Jack did a similar thing. He said
Jack would tell the truth. Jack would come out and say what happened.
He did do a similar thing where he was like, I regret censoring on Twitter. And then he just went to a beach.
Yeah, then he left there, right? Yeah.
I was looking at the giant statue of made of my wife, and I was just thinking I just need to be a little more honest,
Yeah, the second page of the thing actually did include his wife. I guess she does some sort of like a voting nonprofit, and he says he's not donating to politics this election cycle. He says he's going to try to stay out. Again, good for him for saying he's going to try to do all this stuff. Historically, though, 2016 and 2020, Facebook had huge, paw prints all over the election.
The second someone breaks his arm in a BJJ tournament and he's out for a couple of years, he's going to be right back to his old tricks. Someone snaps his arm and we're all in trouble.
Let's hope he stays healthy.
Yeah.
Moving it on to a more fun one. The U.S. Central Command. Okay, you've heard of them before. It's called CENTCOM. If you're cool and if you're in the know, it sounds really CENTCOM.
It sounds
Central
cool.
Command.
Sounds real important. Yeah.
Super, like the most important. It's like the main war room for the entire world. CENTCOM. At least that's how I imagine. I have no idea what it really is.
You don't want CENTCOM looking for you.
No, it sounds like just like the most evil looking servers, and then like dudes just in the most clean uniforms.
Got a letter from CENTCOM. That can't be good.
You don't want that. Well, U.S. Central Command, CENTCOM, has reportedly started buying Tinder ads in Lebanon to stop radicals from taking up arms against the U.S. as part of what they're calling a psychological operation. According to freelance journalist Simus Melkovzali, man, I don't know how to say Lebanese names. The messaging appeared in ads on the dating app Tinder, where swiping right, which I don't use Tinder, which is swiping right like rejecting or accepting?
Nice try, Will. I don't know.
Nice try. It's been a lot of years, and I think if you swipe right, that's good. I think
swiping right good.
Pretty sure it's if you swipe right, it's good.
Swipe to the right means accept. Correct, Wes. Google has confirmed. So if you swiped right on Tinder and you're in Lebanon, it would redirect users to official CENTCOM posts on X like these, like this one that says, "Do not take up arms against the United States or its partners." And then
That's
it's just
not
a
going
picture.
to work.
Picture.
I thought they were just trying to get these guys laid, and if you're getting laid, you're not going to be worried about.
Yeah, that's
fighting.
what I thought. This just pisses them off.
This is stupid.
No, it's like they matched, but it takes them to a picture of a fucking U.S. fighter jet.
Matched with CENTCOM.
This is pissing people off.
Yeah, that just makes them want to attack more.
Right. Yeah, because they're supposed to be like taken to a hot girl's profile. Anyways, they go to something like this too. U.S. Central Command is fully prepared and ready with F-16 Fighting Falcons and A-10 Tudor Bolt supersonic fighters currently in place in the region. And there's another picture.
Where did you find this story? This can't be real.
It's real, dude. It's in the Washington Post.
This is the worst idea.
And then there's another one they found where it's CENTCOM. It says the United States will protect its partners against the threats of the Iranian regime and its proxies. So dudes in Lebanon were swiping right on Tinder and getting sent to those CENTCOM tweets. And according to the Washington Post, the ads have since been removed for violating policies on political messaging. Probably, I mean, because I guess they just like, I don't know if they signed up for their own account or whatever to buy those ads. Like how probably shell companies, I have no idea. Definitely right, probably illegal, you know, in some way. CENTCOM declined to comment on the matter when approached by the Washington Post. But Mark, you're saying it's a dumb idea. I mean, they're thinking out of the box, you know, they're thinking outside the box.
Thinking outside the box is that give hand jobs to incels so they don't shoot up schools and people.
Great idea.
This was halfway there. They were halfway there. You get these guys laid, they're not gonna plot. They're just gonna be getting laid. You need to hire, like, I guess, hottie government chicks to go along with it and bang these Lebanese guys or wherever they're targeting.
They didn't have the budget for that. They only had they could only make these really shitty word art things.
They could have at least put it like boobs instead of a drone on the picture, you know, like
make the drone have tits. Like,
yeah,
something. I don't know.
But what about a message saying like, you're already on Tinder because you love sex, right? Like, isn't hooking up awesome? You can't hook up if you're in jail because we bomb you with an F-16. Like, at least like hint back at the point of why they're there.
Catfish into a threat.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. They tried to take that you know, you'll need F-16s Jack thing, but it just doesn't work on Tinder.
Now they're going to put the phone down, stop trying to hook up, and they're going to plot. That's just
stupid. Oh, they're going to get so radical immediately. I wanted to swipe right.
That makes me I could understand getting angry at that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah. You match with a threat.
Yeah.
It's upsetting. It's super upsetting.
I matched with a threat.
F-16.
I've matched with a drone.
Looks like we have a date. Match with the
drone. And then you know, at least it's a non-violent way.
Look at this bullshit.
Yeah. It's a non-violent way.
Anybody else match with a B-2 bomber?
No. Yeah, no, probably a lot of other Lebanese dudes.
What are they doing?
And potentially chicks too. Taking it to the internet, some comments on the Atlas News 3 post about this story. Tasty Cactus says, love bombing has a new meaning.
Nice.
Which is, you know, good, but a ching. Brother Teresa says, Tinder psyops was not on my 2024 bingo card. Yes, it's like it's a new one. They're thinking outside the box, as we said, but just didn't get all the way there. A Good History says, remember next time you're in the gym that she matched with an F-16 on station in Lebanon and not you. Yeah. So,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The other side of Wes's joke there. That also happened, you know?
Yeah. So, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's just so fucking dumb. Like, why do they think that those posts would have any type of impact? Well, maybe they. I don't know. I was saying in the Discord chat earlier, like, I would love to get the actual like documents behind social engineering and all the type of psyop stuff they do, like here and abroad. It would be fucking incredible to see what they think is effective, because that seems ineffective. But
there's no chance it's effective. Sorry, I don't care.
Yeah,
what stats they come up with, they're manufactured. It's 100% angry.
Yeah, it seems dumb. And I wonder how much they paid for that shit, you know? Like, how much does that program cost us to make those stupid posts and then send them to Lebanese
those
dudes?
Posts take 30 seconds to make, but, you know.
Yeah,
but they still had to talk.
That should be free.
They still had to talk about it, and then they implemented it. Yeah. And then they monitored it.
So many meetings, dude.
Yeah. They wasted hours on that.
That's awesome. Yeah, you matched with a warthog.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's fucking hilarious. All right. Got a good one coming out of Benidorm, Spain today. Benidorm, Spain. As a pervy little hotel receptionist was caught red-handed trying to get his jollies off by sneaking into a British woman's room and committing, like as we talked about, one of my favorite pervy actions. It all started when Rara Rara Armstrong and her 11-year-old son decided to go on a little holiday to Benidorm. When they checked into their hotel, the receptionist noticed that the woman was a single mother, probably looking for a handsome young lad to, help her raise her already 11-year-old son, or someone just to fuck on her holiday. And before I show you the footage that was captured, I want to show you a couple pics of this single mom to give you an idea of maybe why the receptionist felt that he might have a shot with her. And if I'm being honest and judging a book by its slutty tattoos, he might have. Here she is, lounging on beach. She's in a bikini. Will you describe her, please? Someone.
Well, she's got a few crotch area tattoos.
Yeah.
Like. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure does.
Yeah.
Sure does. Here she is. That hair. She's got that one blonde streak of hair in her jet black hair, which to me, can only mean one thing. I don't know. Anyway.
She lost her groove, but she's getting her groove back again.
What is the one streak of color mean? Yeah.
I mean, I don't, I mean, probably that she likes to have a good time.
She likes to party, yeah.
Yeah, she likes to have a good time. Yeah. Now Rara says on the first day, she strolled down to the reception desk, looking like this. And she claims that this is when he asked, like herself. Like she
hourglass figure.
She likes to have a good time, giant boobs. She said, I guess she lost her room key, or the room key wasn't working. And this is when the receptionist decided to shoot a shot. And she said, "Hey,
she's coming on to me for sure."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. This room key works perfectly. I know what's going on here.
Was the receptionist this guy?
No, it wasn't
rough.
Yeah.
It wasn't rough. So
what's with guys coming up with these schemes in their heads?
I couldn't, Eric, maybe I don't know if Eric can find a picture of the receptionist. Then you know how they are in Europe about like putting people's pictures up when they're accused of something. I don't know, but anyway, the guy was like, "I think I might have a shot with this woman." So he asked her to coffee. She rejected him, and then he's like, "Well, can I at least get your number?" She rejected him. She was taken aback at the unprofessional gesture, politely declined.
He said, I noticed the streak of color in your hair.
Yeah, I noticed the tattoo crawling up your leg towards your crotch area.
Your toilet is clogged, eh? I think I know what that means.
The streak of hair, the crotch tattoo. I'm going to go ahead and ask you out. So she told the Daily Mail, "I felt a little bit creeped out by this, and I was like, I've just got here. This is the last thing I need. But I didn't make a complaint because I didn't want to ruin the holiday from the minute we got there." And the Daily Mail states that after firmly rejecting the man, she discovered a few hours later that he'd subscribed to her OnlyFans account. That's right. Shocker. She's got an OnlyFans.
That's got to happen so often for these chicks. Like,
yeah.
That's creepy. That
has to happen so often.
Rara Curves is what she goes by, in case you want to check her out.
Left. I mean, even like right after she left, that's unprofessional. So he's just cranking it to her while she's upstairs.
Oh yeah, he's probably in the hotel bathroom cranking it.
He's now officially lost his mind.
On a crank break.
Yeah, he's in full perv mode. He can't control himself because.
Sorry, just subscribe to Rara. I have to take a break.
Yeah. You don't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
I know.
She then told the news he was messaging me and saying, "Oh, I can't believe you're in Spain." Oh, I was like, "Oh, have you seen me at the airport or somewhere?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then he admitted like a dummy, "You're in the hotel." And she was like, "Oh my God." And
I've only spoken to one person in the hotel.
Yeah. And she said, "This may be uncomfortable. It's really unprofessional. I'm here with my son, blah, blah, blah." And then he was like,
"But he's doing it in front of the sun." Here's how she knows. But he's doing it in front of the sun. Here's how she knows it's totally insane. First of all, is because he subscribed to her after he met her, and then said, "Oh, I can't believe you're in Spain," after he knew she was in Spain, pretending like he'd been a fan for a long time.
And he looked her up by her check-in name.
That's absolutely
use the computer.
That's absolutely insane.
When you search her name, her OnlyFans pops right up. That's how I found
it. She's the only Rara on there.
But like, had he been like messaging her for months as like a John, whatever they call these, a schmo, and then she showed up to his thing and he recognized her because he'd been a schmo for a while.
That'd be a lot
slightly less alarming than the fact of what he actually did.
Honestly, that'd be way less creepy. And in fact, it would explain his like awkwardness, and then she'd be like, "Oh, you're a fan. Let's take a selfie," and then like it would be done. But then she'd be like, "I'm definitely not fucking you. Leave me alone."
Yeah, then
You
she'd
know?
be like, "Wow, my OnlyFans is working." And then, but now she's like, "Oh wow, my OnlyFans is working."
Now she's being stalked by an employee at the hotel.
I mean, and here's some pictures from her IG. She's got a full setup. She's got
like full set. Yeah.
She's got she's got 40,000 followers. She's got her own little if you want to go to rawracurves.com, help her out. She's running a special for $9 for 31 days on OnlyFans. That's a limited time, 40% off.
That deal is definitely never going to be here again.
Right. So anyway, after the message, she was like, this is unacceptable. And he was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Please don't tell anyone." She said, "Yeah, I won't tell anyone, but leave me the fuck alone, you little creep." And then she said that he said, "I'm sorry, you were just too sexy for me to resist."
Oh, he hadn't given up by now? He doesn't
he's
realize.
still messaging him.
No,
He's
then
like,
he said,
sorry.
I'm sorry, I mistyped. My hands are still sticky.
Yeah.
So horny, dude. Just calm down.
Yeah. So I guess after coming back from dinner one night, she discovered a bottle of Prosecco in the room on the final night. And she decided to set a little trap because now she's like, okay, this guy's fucking out of his mind. I'm going to set a little trap. So she got her 11-year-old son involved. She's like, this guy, you know, who now knows his mom has an OnlyFans through this whole ordeal. So she put her son's iPad up.
Suspected. How old is he?
He's 11. Yeah.
He's suspected.
No, I wish Pat was here. I really.
Live comment from Chris Slate says Wes is taking over as the OnlyFans correspondent.
I didn't know she had an OnlyFans till I
next man up mentality on this.
Well, if we don't tell Pat we did this story, there's a 100% chance he'll pick this story tomorrow.
Well, no, we
just remove it from the show notes.
We talked about it in the chat. So anyway, so then she set this trap with her 11-year-old son. She's like, let's catch this perv. Son. So they propped up his iPad, and this is the video that they recorded when they got back. They went out to dinner. She told him, I guess he was going out to dinner or something like that, and then this is what happened in the video. So here he comes.
He's in.
He's like, yeah, use the key, gonna get in here.
He's pretty confidently walking.
Oh yeah,
dude, his stride is.
He's going through her bag. He's like,
yeah,
look at this.
Gotta find.
He's got him. Wait, no,
not yet. Underwear.
No, he couldn't find anything good.
Now she's saying this disgusting. Oh, now he's got it.
Oh, he got him and sniffed him. Did he sniff the ass crack?
He sniffed where he should sniff a pair of underwear.
I don't know. It looked like he sniffed the back.
She's like, you got my knickers. He wants more though. He wasn't satisfied with just one pair of thongs.
He hasn't. He's not wearing
dirty enough. Yeah, that pair wasn't dirty enough. I need to find the dirty one.
He's gonna
Where's it? It's in the bathroom.
He's got a little pep in his step now. He's getting a little frantic.
Let's go with those.
He took them. What's he doing?
One more sniff of the road.
Yeah. Oh, another nice
my God.
Deep inhale. Oh, he stole him.
Hocking.
Got him. He fucking stole him. What an idiot.
At one point in the video, his son's like, I'm going to throw up. Yeah. So they were dealing with a bona fide panty sniffer. And he's, just
what happened to him?
Well, so basically she used a travel agency to book this thing, and she said that she didn't have time to report to the police. This was her last night. So she said she didn't have time to report this to police. She did report to the travel agency, but not until she got home, and she demanded like a refund, blah, 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 blah. Now, my cynical mind started thinking, now maybe
she's just trying to get promotion.
She might promotion or a free vacation. Like, maybe she teased this guy.
She would need a guy to go because you have to verify if a guy got fired from the hotel or not, because she could have just paid a guy to blur out his face, and then she's like, I'm gonna make more money on OnlyFans, and we'll split the money.
Sure.
But
sure, no, this guy worked for the hotel, and the hotel claims they fired him, but she claims they actually didn't, and they did not report it to the police. And the travel agency says, look, you should have done this while you were in Spain. Now that you're back,
no one's got her back.
No one's got her back.
Spain,
so
you just got to deal with
all these guys, the different agencies at the resort, all the police, all the other people at the travel agency. They're all like telling her it's too late, and they're just while subscribing to her $9.
Look, she's gonna make a lot of money off this because she's a perfect. There she is in like a superwoman.
They're just
Wonder Woman.
inviting her to
Wonder Woman.
Ibiza over and
Yeah.
over.
Yeah,
They're like,
I mean,
they're
she's
like, hey,
pretty.
have you? We know you're upset, but could you just come to Ibiza, please?
this is going to be good for her, and I think maybe she
In the long run, I mean, it's
Yeah.
not great for her mental health because it's disgusting.
Did you hear?
Well,
She
it's
was
worse-
She was
it's worse-
laughing in the. She was kind of laughing in the video.
It's
I
worse
think
for her son. Her son gets the
You're-
ass end of all this.
much worse for her
I
11-year-old.
mean, she was victimized. I mean,
Sure, she was victimized.
her privacy,
True, but then-
privacy
her
was
privacy was
invaded.
invaded, and it's
Mm.
all the
disgusting.
kids at school that didn't know she was on OnlyFans now do. So
I mean,
Well, she can soon afford a better school.
yeah.
So
I mean, something tells me if you send her a 50, she'll send you a thong in the mail. But this guy just took them. So
well, that's her choice.
That's Wes.
If it's her choice, it's different than when it's not her choice.
Yeah,
when
tomato,
someone breaks
tomato,
into
Mark.
tomato, tomato. Got it. Okay.
it doesn't seem like Spain takes it very seriously.
No, they don't care. No, this guy's working the front desk of the hotel right now.
The
He's
cops just asked him how they smelled.
He's smelling other women's panties right now.
no, yeah. I mean, this is the same place that basically legalized breast fondling, right?
That's Italy.
That's
I
Italy.
think.
Oh, that was
8
Italy.
seconds.
Well,
Similar
They're-
vibes. Yeah.
they're-
Southern
I mean,
Europe.
Spain's jealous of that. They're thinking
yeah.
about it. Yeah.
Right.
So
So they said we're sorry to hear about the experience, but can't do anything for you, Rara. But hey, this is going to be great for your OnlyFans. So
Yeah, they
you're
said that
welcome.
to her in a DM on her OnlyFans.
Yeah. In better news, the entire police department and the entire hotel have signed up for your
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Can't help you, but you got 12 new fans here.
So if you want, she'll do. She's a dominatrix
come
too. She'll knock your socks off. She says, "We'll still rock your socks off." Custom content, fetish friendly, full length videos, explicit BG. What's BG?
No idea.
Boy, girl,
Maybe
probably.
fully nude. So she was victimized. So
Yeah.
there she is. That's all. That's it. I just love it. I love a good panty sniffer. I don't know
You're on
why.
his side. Yeah.
I think they're just they're such little pervy, harmless creeps that they crack me up.
I think they could be harmful if caught.
I mean, this guy definitely committed a crime.
I think he would run away immediately.
I don't know.
You
Not so
corner
sure.
a panty sniffer in a room. I mean, I don't know. He's
If
gonna
you get
he's
10
gonna do it.
panty
He's gonna
sniffers
get out of
cornered, I
there.
don't think all 10 are just cowering.
I think they're all cowering and crying and begging for forgiveness.
Okay.
Maybe
Beautiful, maybe.
we should get the game to test that. The game needs to not only do pedophiles but also panty sniffers.
No,
and
I
just see
agree.
what their reaction would be, and just be like, "Yo, why you sniffing them panties?" And then they you see if they cower or if they fight back.
Right.
Hotel panty sniffers, hotel working panty sniffers are cowards.
Well, I need to see the game and come up to them and ask them why.
There you have it. No crime committed. Boys will be boys.
I mean, he broke into a room, invaded her privacy, but
You know you're tripping, right?
I think she was flattered.
I want to see what their reaction is to that.
Her and her son had a bonding experience over the man stealing her panties, so that was a good thing too. They bonded over
There's
that.
a story.
No,
I
it's
can
bad
tell.
for the it's bad for the family.
Wes is joking.
Anyway, yeah, of course. Of course I am. I genuinely do think panty sniffers are hilarious, but this is of course,
that was clear.
Of course,
That's
a wrong act. Of course,
You've
you
said
shouldn't
it
do
5
this.
times now.
Yeah. You guys don't think they're funny?
Not really. No.
We're all laughing.
Come on. You can say it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the show. Patreon.com/Hard Factor for more. Follow us on all our socials at Hard Factor News. Tell a friend, subscribe to the podcast. But most importantly, we love you. Have a great fucking day.